the whole family into enablers. If they don't feed you, they have to deal with you. Chad is close to his breaking point. He needs surgery, but I'm not sure he's ready for it.
Hey, what's up guys? Sean back, and today we've got Chad. Why? Chad's from Maryland, I'm from Maryland. The only other representation we've had is Penny, and that didn't go too well. Somehow she managed to gain after surgery, so I'm hoping this guy can at least make us look a little bit better, because Penny definitely didn't do us justice. I'm trying to make Maryland look good over here. I'm trying to lose weight, but Penny blew it all up for us, so now I need some redemption. I need Chad to redeem us right here. Show us that we're not all just eating like loaded crab fries 24/7, which is probably the best thing in Maryland. So let's check out Chad and see what he's got going on in his life today.
Being lost is not the worst place to be in life. It's being lost and refusing to have help.
Okay, Duck Dynasty meets diabetics. That's how they like this. Why do we always start with ducks? What is up with ducks? 42, weight unknown. Oh shit. We're in Hagerstown. This already's not going to go good. Hagerstown's where dreams go to die in Maryland. If you can't afford to live anywhere else, you go to Hagerstown because it's way cheaper. Ooh, flash dance.
My life is depressing.
Did not expect Chad to go cheeks up. It's hard to breathe when you lay like that when you're this big.
I need help with just about everything.
You ready?
Yeah. My wife has to take care of me and clean me because I can't do it by myself. It's humiliating. A relationship's supposed to be about giving and taking.
They were really on the angles early, because I don't want to stare down this man's sack. Why are they doing this?
Just take. This type of life, that's not a marriage. No one should have to be like this. We have 2 kids. And I feel like I'm just another kid that she has to take care of.
It's hard to take care of yourself. This guy's definitely to the point where he's worse off than I was. I could still do for myself pretty much.
I feel very guilty for that.
I love him, but he can't do anything. I didn't pay it any mind until it started getting to the point where he couldn't get up to go to the bathroom.
You know, you start to wonder how long it's gonna be before she starts to think he's too much of a burden on me.
Sometimes love just isn't enough. She might love you to death, but doing all this might be a little bit too much for her. But he can do more than you think he can. I don't know how to say that, but you can do a lot more. You've convinced yourself you can't do it, so you won't do it.
And she'll believe me. Once I'm done with my bath, I am so exhausted that I have to go back to bed to sleep. I just can't believe I've let things go so far. Growing up, this isn't the life that I imagined.
I think anybody really plans to need a nap after a bath or for their thighs to have thighs, but this is the boat we've got ourselves into.
I've always been the person that's been bigger than everybody else.
Me too.
I had a mother who saw food as love. So there was a never-ending supply of food in our house growing up. If I ate something in the fridge, the next day it was replenished.
Damn, my mom wasn't stocking like that, but yes, she very much loved to cook for everyone. She still does. If she cooks, she's cooking for an army, and there might only be like 4 people.
So my brother, my sister, and I, we always had food. As I got older, I just kept eating and getting bigger. I never thought about dieting because my weight didn't prevent me from doing things. Being big, it just became who I was. when I played football, my grandmother sewed 2 uniforms together to make 1 uniform.
Damn, I wasn't expecting custom clothing. I mean, my mom had to sew some things together I ripped before, but she never had to turn a shirt into a double shirt or anything. But it's kind of funny how your identity just becomes, oh, that's Big Chad or that's Big Sean. Like, that's just what it was.
The newspaper used to call me the 300-pound Dean Machine. And it hurts.
I would have took that like a badge of friggin' honor. You're gonna call me the Dean Machine? Do you know what that means?
By the time I graduated school, I was pushing 400 pounds. Then I got a job driving trucks. And that's when my weight really took a turn for the worse.
He's gonna use that. I'm on the road, so all I could eat was Taco Bell. There was no healthy options. I just stopped and grabbed whatever, and I'm just sitting all day. So yeah, I see where this is going.
For 11, 12, 13 hours a day, all you do is hold the steering wheel and grab your chips. I was drinking a 12-pack of soda a day. And my exercise was none. So when I met Aisha, I was all of 500 pounds.
And she knew what the hell she was getting into if you were already 500. But soda seems to be so many of our downfalls. Like, people drink soda, don't think twice about it. But a 12-pack a day, that's going to be a hell of a lot of empty calories.
When I first met Chad, his size wasn't an issue. And I fell in love with his heart, the way he was with the kids.
They became my family, and I wanted to take care of them. So I asked her to marry me. When we got together, at that point, my life was great. You know, I provided for her and the kids, and then everything changed. How we doing today, boss? One day, I went to get up in the truck, and I made up to the top step, and being the size I am, my left leg gave.
Stairs are the enemy of all fat kind, so climbing them into a truck, not very damn easy.
And I came out of the truck onto the ground. It was right there and then is why I knew driving was over. I still kept eating, even though that's the one that's taking everything from me. I still turned to it and I still did it. Aisha's whole world turned upside down the day I fell out of that truck. It was very degrading to have to ask my wife to go back to work. I didn't feel like a man no more. And now, my life is this chair. From the
Marriage is going to be a team regardless, but yes, men do feel some sense of inadequacy when they can't provide or do what they're told as men they're supposed to do, right?
time I wake up in the morning till the time I go to bed at night. Quick, hand me my coat. Where do I help my family? I'm not. Thank you, honey.
Every pair of pants this guy has is living on a prayer. Like, they're all ripped to shreds.
All that is falling on Mom.
Okay, quick, wait, let's get ready to go to the park.
It's hard to be a father and a husband from a chair. We have 2 kids. Taquay, she's 10, and Jojo, who is 9, who's autistic. The kids have to enter my world to do anything with me. I can't go out and do anything. If I try to go, I can barely make it.
So hopefully that's the driving factor and you turning all this around then if you want to be active and be in your kid's life.
You in? Yep.
I think I'm a very big burden on my family. I have kids that just want to spend time with me, and I can't. Aisha does everything. She's doing the baths, she's doing the dressing, she's doing the laundry.
Wait a minute, Jojo.
I'm sitting.
We are a family, but it doesn't feel that way. When he fell out of the truck, he got it into his head, I can't do it.
Exactly what I'm saying. Once you convince yourself you can't, there's like, it's very hard to turn that around and convince yourself that you can do things.
And ever since, all he has done was sit and eat and eat.
Food is definitely killing me. My family is all I have left in my life. But I'm addicted to eating food.
Did he just ditch them at the park? Don't tell me this man is going to get food. He's got that look in his eye. That's definitely a Burger King, like, straight stare. Son of a bitch, McDonald's.
Food is the only thing in my life that's never changed. It's always been there.
Yeah, can I get 2 cheeseburgers, 2 fries?
That'll be it. There's times when I'll be eating and I'm not even hungry. It's more of a habit. Food's
At least you only got 2 burgers and 2 fries. I mean, that is tame by my 600-pound life standard.
taking control over my life. It makes me feel good to a point until I'm done eating it, and then I feel guilty. This is not the life that I want.
Told you, have fun.
This is not the life my life deserves.
It's also kind of telling when nobody even wants to get into the front next to him, and he didn't bring them any food. Like, the kids might want a damn Happy Meal or something.
It's not what my kids deserve. Their lives now revolve around me.
Quick, kick my footstool, you get a second, honey. Oh.
I want my dad to lose weight so he can actually be able to play with me outside. That'd be like my ultimate #1 dream. I'd be so happy.
Hey, Quay. Actually, that's my water right there.
Taquay carries the burden of a parent at 10 years old.
Well, that's kind of heartbreaking to hear her say it that way, and then to hear them say, like, he pretty much knows that he's not being a good dad.
She doesn't mind doing the things, but it bothers me. She's 10 years old. She should be able to be a kid. She should be able to do what kids do.
I don't know why I can't stop.
And I feel like I'm worthless.
Oh, now I figured out why McDonald's was just a pregame, because that's a hell of a lot of chicken.
There's a lot of days I wonder if this is a day where Aisha's had enough. What's her breaking point before she finally says, I can't do it no more?
This is not my Chad that I fell in love with. This Chad gave up on himself. Now,
But we've all kind of given up on ourselves, and we just don't see that there's any kind of future for us. He's not special in that sense. Every one of us, when we get to this point, thinks, like, what's the point? Like, we're already here, we're just gonna die. There's no point in even trying.
I'm fighting to keep my family together. The kids shouldn't have to bury their father.
I have to do something about this.
Thank you.
If I don't change the cycle, one of 2 things are happening. Either my family's gonna leave me, or else my body's gonna give out. And
The good news, the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave, so you still got a chance if you put down the fork in the banana pie.
I'm gonna die.
You don't have to help, honey. I'm sorry. As soon as you get up in here, I'll take it.
Ready?
I don't know how I'm gonna do this,
Come on.
but I have to try.
All right, I got this.
I got it, Quay.
That's all right, I guess. Just leave it, please.
I also think trying to move things into a like moving truck with us in the way is counterproductive because we take up a hell of a lot of space.
Oh. 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 Oh my God.
It's not his fault. He just can't help as much as he like to, but it's a lot of work for me. It
It is. It's just all too much.
I'm hoping that the doctors down there can help me. This is it. This is my last chance.
She's pretty nice about it for somebody that's fed up. She's giving him a hell of a lot of outs whenever I feel like most wives would probably be a little more mad that you're just not fighting or trying to do anything. She's definitely giving him a few outs here.
Because right now, we have nothing to look forward to. And I really hope that we didn't make this journey for nothing.
Oh. 701.
Come, she should have known. She's like, she met him at 500. She should have seen 200 come on, especially when she's straddling him and scrubbing it, like scrubbing his back end.
Can't believe it. My mind's just totally blank when I saw it. I hope it's not too late. I hope I'm not too far gone.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm Dr. Nazardin.
Chad, Dean.
Very nice to meet you. You are 700 pounds. Wow. Why do you think you gained this much weight?
Got into wrong eating habits and a lot of soda, a lot of energy drinks, and
I'm gonna blame crab dip. Crab dip is the go-to in Maryland. Everybody eats a hell of a lot of seafood, a lot of fried stuff.
it was, bottom line, my own stupidity.
So what do you do all day?
Sit, watch TV,
Who fixed the food?
her and my daughter.
And they okay with that, or
They're not okay with it. The problem is if I don't get it, I become mean. Not mean, violent mean, but
obnoxious?
yes.
So you turn.
I don't think Dr. Now thought you were exactly running anybody down and being the 300-pound D machine you were when you were a kid, supposedly. But she's not really helping much with the banana pie and bringing all you that stuff.
The whole family into enablers. If they don't feed you, they have to deal with you. Chad is close to his breaking point. He needs surgery, but I'm not sure he's ready for it. You haven't told me anything today to convince me that you're mentally ready for weight loss surgery. But if you are, I want you to show me by losing the 40 pounds over next month.
I don't think anybody's really mentally ready at the start because it's a hell of a lot of change that happens and it has to happen pretty fast. At least I know I wasn't ready. I just thought like, hey, this surgery is going to do everything for me and I don't have to do jack. Like it's just going to fix everything. And it doesn't really work that way. That's kind of the problem some people fall into on this show.
It's time where I have to start relying on myself and not Takwe or Aisha. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be something I gotta get used to. Two. No, wait. Wait.
Ain't no way they've turned getting into a truck as a jigsaw puzzle piece of jiggle or something. This is insane. She's definitely hitting the guy's love handles, or she's squishing his balls because he's got big thighs.
1, 2. Alright. I have to do this. There's no turning back. I need to move more, and I'm just doing the best that I can.
I've set simple goals, like walk outside and get the mail.
I'm dizzy. Everything's moving.
That's the lack of oxygen from all the fat choking you out. I would give it too, but at least he's setting goals. Like little stuff like that might not mean a lot to some of you. Like, hey, you're going to get the mail, good job. It's a big friggin' deal. The guy would sit on his ass 24/7. This means something, and it means a lot to see him trying already.
Right now, just getting up to walk outside is just too much.
I've sat around for way too long. I have to build up the strength in my legs, my knees, and my body. I have to make progress, because if I don't, I know I'm gonna die.
I really want to get this guy some new pants. because it's bad. These things are ripped to hell. I had a pair that was super comfortable, just like those, but they're just like super thin so you don't sweat like crazy. It's probably the same damn brand, honestly. I think 600 pounders shop at the same damn places because it's the only way to get sizes.
I think I'm gonna go check the mail.
Okay.
Over the last couple of weeks, I've made some progress. It still hurts to move, but I can walk further. I still get a lot of shortness of breath, but it's getting there slowly.
My man's trucking without the cane already. This is gonna be good. This is good for Maryland. We don't claim Penny. This guy's good.
Hey, we got mail, Clay.
It's just keep my mind off the refrigerator, keep my mind off the snacks.
Want a bottle of water?
I get it. This is the first time I've dieted in my life. I'm starting to learn it's not so much eating to get full. It's just eating just to satisfy yourself for a couple hours. Oh, it looks great. This is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life.
It's definitely a learning process to kind of learn, like, hey, I don't have to be stuffed 24/7 because you're so used to eating so much food all the time that you can't take another bite. And then you realize, like, hey, I just need to eat till I'm full. I don't need to eat till I'm stuffed like
I
that.
just hope it all works. This is the moment of truth. The doc said I had to lose 40 pounds to get down to 660. And I'm about to find out if I did it. It's been so long since I've actually accomplished something.
661, big accomplishment, especially in his first month. You don't usually expect people to do that well. I don't think I did. I think I definitely messed that one up at first.
Still a sad number, but it's a lot happier from where it was. If I thought my knees would have held it, I would have jumped pretty away. That just hopefully shows the doctor how dedicated we are.
Hello.
How are we doing today?
I'm doing okay. How you all?
I used to make that joke too. Like, I jump for joy, but I don't want to prove to people that pigs can fly. I would say that.
Doing?
Good, good.
You lost 40 pounds exactly. Everyone did great.
Last time I came, you said I didn't qualify for the surgery at all.
Now there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So
I'll take it.
Chad done very well. He still has a long road ahead of him, but I believe he's mentally ready to start his journey now. At this point, we're gonna go ahead and approve you for surgery.
Wow.
Damn, Chad gets to move quick. I had to go to all kinds of doctor's appointments. I had to go to a pulmonary specialist in Hagerstown, probably near this guy. I had to go to a sleep study in Hagerstown 3 different times, sleep on some like nightmare fuel comforter from 1970, where I thought like, oh, man, it was creepy as hell in that building. And then after that, like, you're sleeping with all these electrodes on your head, so you can't. It just sucked. He got approved pretty damn quick.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
This surgery is my last chance.
Chad is in the hospital being prepared for his weight loss surgery.
Who's that, Jojo?
Dave?
Hi, Jojo. I'm ready for my life to change for the better. Love you. It'd be nice to be able to play with the kids again. Be able to do the things that you're supposed to do for your family.
I'm ready for his life to change because his daughter seems super sweet. His son seems awesome. His wife seems super caring. This guy's got everything going for himself. He just can't see it because he's so blinded to the fact that there's any positive in his life at all.
I owe it to them, and I owe it to myself. But I don't want nothing to go wrong. It's come too far to have it end now.
Big deep breaths, Chad. We are going to sleep.
Current weight, 612. Weight loss in surgery, 40 pounds. Okay, he's moving.
I've been back home for about a month now since surgery. It's been hard adjusting to everything since then. I'm still on liquid diet right now. Mentally, I'm still the 700-pound person.
Damn, I've never seen somebody look at pizza rolls quite like... I haven't even seen him look at his wife like that. But them pizza rolls, buddy, he's definitely giving them the bedroom eyes for sure.
As far as the cravings, stuff like that,
Ooh, they're crunchy, yay.
I still want to eat things.
It's hard to be around all this food and not have it.
He's traumatized by mealtime. Why are you guys doing this to him? He heard crunchy and his eyes bulged out of his damn head.
You want?
Mm.
Well, I don't want one, honey.
I know you don't want one because you can't have one.
I get to go back to eating solid food in a couple of weeks, and I'm really looking forward to that. But I want to keep making progress, so I'm sticking to what I should eat.
Just because he can't have it doesn't mean he doesn't want it. He just knows better, because that's what Penny did. Started eating right away after surgery and somehow gained weight. But he seems like he's on the right path at least. Current weight 560, weight loss in surgery 92. Okay, he's lost 141 pounds.
This past month, I started losing weight really fast. Physically, I can do a lot more. I've kept with my exercise, and I can go out for small spurts here and there.
Jojo, you wanna go swing?
That's right, 600-pound sprinters, not marathons. But it kind of is a marathon. You're gonna have to diet for a long-ass time, man.
To be acting with them again, even just a little bit, makes everything I'm doing worth it.
Come here.
I spent so long missing out with them.
Ready?
I don't want to miss out on them anymore. I still can't walk as far as I want.
Yeah, sit down for a minute on my knee.
You'll get there. Eventually you'll get new clothes too, because that shirt is just falling off of this guy at this point. And I think that's the same shirt he was wearing at the start too, which is awesome.
But I don't need my cane anymore, and that's a huge accomplishment for me.
Come on.
It's been years since I've been able to walk without it. I'm really happy right now. And I'm gonna keep going and make more progress.
Probably get new shoes too, because them things are definitely leaning back a little bit.
Right now, I'm having some problems. I can't eat anything. Whenever I do, I get vomiting or dry heaves. I should be able to eat at least 3 ounces of meat, a little bit of vegetables. Where I eat maybe the size of a half a dollar. That's it. I'm done.
But you're trying to eat meat. It took me probably like a year before I really could stomach something heavy like that. And if you overeat, it's definitely coming back up. But sometimes heavy stuff just doesn't agree with you. He might have other complications though.
And 15, 20 minutes later, it's coming right back out.
He hasn't been eating nothing. The only thing that he's had that's been staying down is pudding.
I'm scared something's really wrong, but I still don't want to ask the doc about it because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. But at this point, I know I have to tell him because I feel like something really bad is gonna happen if I don't get.
It shouldn't be coming up like that, but it is crazy easy. Like, you go for a burp and it'll just come back up. Like, it's almost insane how that works. But you gotta figure out your limits and stuff. But this guy seems like he's got a little more going on than just like pushing his limits.
This fixed. It's my 3-month checkup since surgery. I can't really eat anything without getting sick, and it's getting worse. I haven't told the doc I'm having trouble yet. I'm just hoping something really serious isn't the cause.
Well, he's losing a hell of a lot of weight because he's lost 181 pounds, but not being able to eat would kind of contribute to that.
I'm losing a lot of weight, but I know something's wrong at this point.
All right, I'm gonna go back. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Okay, honey.
Hello.
How you doing today, Doc?
I'm doing okay. So how's your eating habit coming along?
I can drink, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
I eat, it'll come up.
Are you taking your medication? How are we doing with those?
I know one of them I wasn't taking because it was too much money. They were too much. I couldn't afford them.
You have to take, I didn't really have long-term medication, a little bit of acid reflux stuff at first, but the thing I neglected was the bariatric vitamin, which I realized made me feel like shit when I didn't take it because it's like crazy high levels of iron, I think. I don't know, but you definitely need to take that damn vitamin no matter how bad that thing tastes. That is definitely not mixed berry. That thing tastes like licking toilet seat.
That you can't decide not to take your medication.
They want $200 some dollars a month for that.
Well, if you have any problem, you let us know. We'll find a way to get it. But if you don't take your medication, it can cause swelling and a complication like not being able to keep your food down.
Well, damn, that's an easy fix. It's just the medicine? I didn't have any long-term medicine. I don't know what, maybe since he has like the full gastric bypass and I have the sleeve, maybe it's different. I'm not sure.
Chad has an issue with doing whatever he wants. It's the same reason he got up to 700 pounds. He's not taking his medication like he's supposed to, and this created a very dangerous situation for him. What we're gonna do is send you to a hospital to fix this situation immediately.
All right.
I had that same issue. I like to do what Sean likes to do, and that will cause some damn problems, especially when you're on doctor's orders, like Dr. Now, who's a super strict doctor at that.
The procedure today went very well.
Chad, open your eyes. You okay, buddy?
Chad should be able to eat and keep food down now. He just needs to follow direction this time around if he wants to keep making progress over long term. He needs to get serious about his health and do what he's supposed to do. Otherwise, surgery will have been pointless.
Okay, well, that's pretty easy. Go in there, inflate a balloon, see things aren't really messed up down there, and good to go from there. Current weight, 5'11".
Honey,
Okay.
would you like some soup?
Yes.
All right, love you.
Aisha's sick today, so I'm trying to do everything. It's been years since I've taken care of the whole house. It's kind of nice to be able to do this and contribute the way I should. Since the doctor has fixed the swelling in my stomach, I've been able to keep food down.
Quay, you take this to your mother, please? Careful.
This guy's really stepping up and starting to make some moves for still being over 500 pounds. At least he's finally contributing and helping out like she would want him to.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay.
My weight loss has slowed down because I'm actually eating now, but I'm still losing weight. Having to go back in the hospital like I did, all because of a choice I made that hurt me, made me realize something important. I'm still doing what I've always done. The truth is, I didn't get up from my chair for almost 4 years because I didn't wanna.
And now you're going to start to hate that chair and start to like doing the things like making dinner and stuff that other men really aren't a fan
I
of.
want to eat. Wanna go to bed? Come on. Here. If I'm gonna be the father and the husband that I want to be, I have to stop making excuses and start taking responsibility.
It's also kind of funny to see the kids with pizza and see her with like a McDonald's cup with some orange juice in it. But maybe they're just reusing cups. Maybe they're super supportive and this is just a reused cup situation.
I'm gonna do what I told Isha I was gonna do when we got married, and that's take care of the family. To do that, I have to kill the old me and apologize for the choices I've made.
I'm broken.
Wasn't that kind of heartwarming? I wasn't expecting there to be like a wrapping paper tube fight here.
Hey, honey, can I talk to you for a minute? I really want Aisha to know how sorry I am for everything I've done these past few years. I just kind of want to say sorry for not being there for you guys. I just sat there and let you do everything. And it's not fair to you, it's not fair to the kids. I just want to try to be the man that I'm supposed to be.
Well, that's nice, but I think she was pretty understanding, so I think she understands that you just went to that sunken, deep place, which is depression, which is really hard to claw your way out of. So I kind of give him a bit of a pass, but yes, he definitely was lacking in the husband-father department, if you want to say that.
It's time to stop looking for excuses and start doing the things I said I want to do. Because I have lost quite a bit of weight, and I do feel a lot better, and I'm trying.
You're not trying, you're doing it. The day that you made this change is the day that I forgave you.
Thank you.
And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Chad for doing everything he's doing now and sticking to it. As long as he's trying, I'm trying.
Isn't this just a heartwarming episode? I wasn't expecting it to be a damn tearjerker. Normally, I'm a little more furious at the TV show, but Chad's kind of a good representation of what you should do, besides the whole, like, not taking the meds and stuff like that. But turning it around, this is what turning it around looks like. Month 8. Current weight, 492. Weight loss and surgery, 160.
Morning, honey.
Morning. Nervous?
A little bit.
Good luck.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.
Today I have an interview with a local trucking company. I'm excited just to have the chance to get back out there. I want to start providing for my family again and alleviate that burden from Aisha.
He's getting into better shape. I'm not sure if he's ready to be like cross-country trucking or anything like that, because as much as they say it's not physically demanding, it's pretty demanding on you, I guess, from like a different standpoint. I don't know. There's some demanding stuff about it.
In my heart, I feel like I'm ready for it. Now it's just to see if my body says I'm ready.
My biggest concern is being able to climb up into the truck.
How you doing today, boss?
Because the last time that I tried, that's how I slipped and fell. I couldn't do it. But I need to start working again.
Hello.
Boy, you're making Hagerstown look great. Everybody has holes in their damn clothing. This is what I kind of expect in Hagerstown, though, to be honest.
You been driving?
About 7 years. I worked for a company out of Iowa for quite a while. Yep. Only reason I got out of the truck, I let my weight get way too much. I was up around 700 pounds.
Goodness gracious.
Now, I've lost quite a bit of weight, and I need something that's more physical to get me doing things. So
This job, it's a lot of physical work. I need to lift at least 100 pounds. And it is a dirty job, rain, sleet, snow, we're out there. So if you want to take a look at the equipment, we'll go out here and check it out.
I don't know about lifting 100 pounds. I don't think he's ready for that yet, but hopefully he can get up in the truck because this is what he wants, so I will encourage him to do what he wants.
Why don't you go ahead and hop in and...
Okay, that's a little sad. He basically sniffed the chair and he couldn't get the rest of the way, but he made the first step. So you would think he's like halfway there, but I guess he didn't have anything else to really pull himself up with.
it ain't
happening.
Nope. Yeah, pretty much speaks for itself.
You'll get there.
It's really discouraging. I'm really disappointed right now.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Instead of taking it as disappointment, I probably would take that as you tried, you did your best, and no one can ever fault you for trying. At least I won't, because a lot of people in the same situation wouldn't have. They'd be too scared to try to do something like that.
I thought I was ready, but I wasn't. I know this means I have to work harder. I'm just disappointed. I can't do it right now.
3, here we go.
I don't want to let my family down.
Good. Halfway there. Okay, you're doing good.
I was physically unable to get a job, so I need to change that. I knew walking in the gym, it's gonna take time to get back to how I used to feel about it. A year from now, it'll be well worth it.
Woo, Chad, good job. So day 1 is in the books. You did fantastic. Proud of you, brother.
All right.
You're gonna do this thing, all right?
I'm gonna keep losing the weight and keep building up my stamina and strength. And I'm gonna get to where I need to be. This is the new me.
I don't think there's a bad thing you could say about Chad at this point, except from the start when he was eating, but all of us are in that situation, so I think he's doing great, man. This guy's really knocking it out of the friggin' park. $474, 178 pounds down.
I have a few job interviews lined up, so Aisha and I are going clothes shopping. The ones I have now are getting pretty baggy on me.
How you doing today, boss?
I'm doing all right, my friend.
I can't go on a job interview.
Is it me, or does he look like the guy that throws the shoes in Austin Powers? Cue ball, something, I don't know, it's something like that. This is the guy from Austin Powers, right? Actually, I think that guy's in jail for homicide or something, if you look it up.
Looking like a slob. Looking for some shirts.
My friend.
I stopped buying my clothes in a store over 20 years ago. How about that? You like that?
It's nice.
Before, I used to wear an 8X, but now I can fit into a 4X. I haven't worn a 4X since high school.
It's phenomenal to see how much weight I've lost in a short amount of time.
Isn't that kind of crazy to think that he was already a 4X in high school? I was probably about just as big, if not bigger than him, but I was still like a 3X. So getting all the way up to an 8, I only got up to a 6. It's just funny how people like differently shaped, differently sized clothes. I would wear a 5X, but don't get me wrong, it was like a 5X long tee because that was popular at the time.
That movie, big guy in a little shirt.
To see him excited to get his own clothes, I feel happy because now he feels more independent. He doesn't feel like he's worthless anymore. So I'm proud of him.
So we go from this, honey, to this.
Exactly.
Superstar. I'm getting a lot closer to the person I want to be.
Beautiful. Thank you, boss.
I'm going in with a positive attitude, a new look,
And I'm gonna land the job.
nothing.
This guy's probably the most positive, most driven person I think I've seen in a long time on the show. Well, I don't know. Lonnie did pretty damn good. A lot of them do pretty good, but this guy, he's definitely up there as far as contestants. Well, should I even say contestants? People on the show that really kind of pushed themselves, got out of their comfort zone, and worked towards something.
It's gonna stop me.
Current weight, 459. Okay.
One of my interviews last month was with a car rental place, and they offered me the job. I, of course, accepted. Feels really good to be back at work and to be contributing.
Hi, Chad.
How you doing?
Welcome back, buddy. Okay, so today we're pretty busy. We're gonna have you go down.
It's not truck driving, but it's time for a new career.
Now, whoever that guy is that hired him is giving me the slimiest car salesman vibes I think I've gotten in a long time. I don't trust any of them, and I used to work at like a car dealership for a while, but they had me when I was like a kid cleaning cars, man, and they fired me for wrecking vans together.
Trucking is how I gained a lot of my weight, so maybe not being able to get in the truck is a blessing in disguise. Now, I can do what the job requires and stay active all day long. Almost a year ago, I could barely stand. Now I'm up and I'm on my feet almost all day long.
I think this is symbolism. Lose enough weight, you can play with your dipstick. I think that's where they're going with this shot, and I think the producers had that in mind. I don't think I'm just being dirty.
I wake up every morning with a purpose. Instead of being a burden on my family, now I'm starting to be the provider for my family. And it's amazing.
My next doctor's appointment in a month will be 1 year since I've started this journey. Each appointment with a doctor now, I just can't wait to see my progress. I am a totally different person now. I've come so far.
I think he's allowed to get pretty jazzed up about how good he's doing because he's doing pretty damn good. And he's not going to know his weight, but he can definitely get a scale that he can measure at home at this point.
A year ago, I would have never guessed that I have accomplished this.
All right, 441.
That's awesome.
Wow. I haven't been this size in 20 years.
All right, Chad, you lost 260 pounds. That's excellent. Can you tell the difference?
Oh yeah, I feel great.
Chad, he's done very well. I fully expect him to hit his target weight in the next 6 months. I'll see you later.
Thank you for
I mean, essentially, he's a whole new man at this point. If you want to say that at some point he wasn't, I know they always say on the show, like, I felt less than human. At this point, he probably feels much more like himself, much more like a husband, like a father. So it's really nice to see this.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Every day I see myself doing more and more, and that's an amazing feeling. I feel like a new man.
Push on a little farther?
It's up to you.
Why not?
A year ago, I was pretty much on my deathbed, and now I'm living again.
It's definitely a different way of life. It's a better life.
You did really good today.
Thanks. Want to carry me?
Good luck with that.
I mean, that side by side is pretty insane.
We can finally do fun things together as a family. This is something I could never do when I was 700 pounds.
Wait, get this foot on that dot. So go straight up.
This is everything I wish for. You know, for him to get better so he can do more things with the kids.
I suck at bowling, but to be fair, I haven't done it in at least like a decade, and I never was sober when I did it before, because we would always like sneak in something, and yeah, we were just like hammered in the bowling alley.
He is a changed man.
Wow. To actually see him there and bowl, it made me happy. He's a great dad.
Yeah. Okay, Jojo.
I don't think I've ever seen that many smiles within my family.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is a new life.
That was awesome.
I'm not just
I mean, they are all smiles. This is definitely a heartwarming moment from the show that I didn't even know. Like, I'd never heard Chad's name mentioned before, and when I heard he's from Maryland, that's why I really wanted to see this one. This is nice.
becoming the husband and father I want. I am that man.
Alright, well that's it for Chad, who did pretty damn well. You don't typically see, like, I don't know, you see success stories, but you don't usually see them where it kind of comes full circle, and then you see them, like, being part of the family again, and everybody all smiles like this. So this might just be one of the most heartwarming episodes I've seen, so I'll look, and I'll try to see where Chad's at now. I know he lives, like, 20 minutes away from me, so thank God that he made Marilyn look better than Penny. Because I was pretty damn mad at Penny. She made us look really bad last time. But alright, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about Chad. Or just say, good job, Chad. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Peace.